rain events and everything. And so I thought I'd just come out to the garden and kind of do a walk around. We tried to do this a couple of weeks ago and you know, we kind of got rained out, and then I got lazy last weekend and didn't take care of business like this. But it's a glorious day out here at the Urban Nano Farm, and let's just go ahead and take a little tour and look around while I'm going to be enjoying coffee. And it's a perfect time to have your coffee, walk around the garden, and I will tell you, I am using my Heritage Cottage Urban Nano Farm coffee mug, and when I get done with the walk around, I got a special Memorial Day deal that I'm going to share with everybody. So let me go ahead and you don't want to see me in the frame all the time, but let me go ahead and see if I can flip this screen around. There we go. And we've got out here in the garden this morning, we've got Chili, the seed farm dog. Come here, Chili. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Hey, guys. How are ya? So she's out here protecting me from the anoles. Little bit of looking at what we've got here. These are the micro tomatoes that I'm growing in the hanging baskets. These are those evaluation tomatoes, micros that I'm doing, and just looking at some of these. I've got some very interesting ones. Some of these micro tomatoes I think are interesting. This Super Bunny, and if you can see, that's going to be a really cute two-tone tomato. And you notice I've got the nets on to stop cross-pollination, since I do want to potentially save these for seeds. I want to make sure that we can, that we're growing the right varieties. But we've got golden hour, and if we look kind of way back in that plant here, let's look at, we've got one that's starting to change. But I think this is interesting. It looks like going to have some stripes on it. And walking down the row here, and before I trip, this is going to be a striped one, striped pixie. That'll be interesting. I don't see any ripening fruit there yet, but we've got tumbling Tom, and we've got some yellow tomatoes starting to ripen up. So we've got some progress going on here. Okay, let me do that. Then as we come around, we've got the propagation bed that I have, and these are all my hibiscus hybrids, the white Texas star crossed with some of the other crosses I've done from the hardy hibiscus. We've got, oh my gosh, look at the suburban Nancy Gale daylilies. Those are looking pretty fine. I do have these for sale, $20 a piece, local only. Sorry about that. I'm not going to, because I can't ship plants. And then coming around, we've got some more of the peppers that we've got. A lot of I think I've got 5 Chiltepin varieties growing here, but we've got these netted so we can have, the isolated seed. Then coming around the side of the yard here, more peppers. We've got the these are those purple tomatoes. These are those GMO purple tomatoes from Norfolk Healthy Produce. Very interesting. Not a crazy GMO, but it's a tomato that's got a gene from snapdragon in it to activate some of the latent anthocyanin genes that tomatoes have naturally. Here's I'm really happy with this. This is Peri Peri, not a real hot pepper, but a medium heat but really tasty. And look at all the peppers that are ripening inside that little cage. Now this is a plant that I overwintered this year, so I'm really happy about that. That's really great early production in the in May. This is almost Memorial Day, or this is Memorial Day weekend. This is Sonoran Chiltepin, great producing pepper. If you like those little bird type peppers. And again, this one was overwintered. This is Datil Pepper. This is, maybe we can see there are some fruits that are starting to ripen in there, but this particular pepper is 3 years old now, if you can believe that. Then coming around, I did show a couple weeks ago when we did this, the Tom Thumb lettuce that I've let go to seed, to collect seed. And oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna have like a pound of seed when these get done. But that's that little mini head lettuce that's 6 foot tall now in the yard. This here, I've lost my coffee cup. Can you believe that? And then come around the side here. This is a project that we did, oh my gosh, probably 3 years ago, of Pansy, the Urban Nano Farm dog. She liked to try to dig under the fence. And so my solution was to put flashing and then cement blocks. But then I thought, man, I'm going to put caladiums in along that fence inside the holes of the blocks. And these have come back for 3 years now. They look like they're all going to disappear, in the heat of the summer, but they come back every spring. Oh, let me come back over here. Hey, Pansy, Chili, get out of there! Come on, Kate, come on. She has become fascinated with our bait stations. She's torn that one all up. I'm gonna have to fix that. So come on with me, dog. Come on. Hey, come on. Let's go this way. And then just more of the peppers, kind of updates of what we're doing here. Got some ghost peppers and a couple of some of the fancy hybrids. Let me see. It's tough. I don't remember everybody's names, but we've got the Sugar Rush Stripey and ones like that. We also have some interesting tomatoes that I'm growing this year. The dog's back to the rat trap. But this is Texas wild cherry tomatoes. These are almost like a native type of tomato that you find down in West Texas. And so here's a example of a plant from kind of a dry, arid area. Doing pretty good here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And we're getting some of the hands are starting to ripen there. Those are looking good. And of course, I've got the isolated plants here too. And then walking around, there's where Chili was digging under this fence. So I have to fix this fence, like I did the other one the other week. And coming around here, we got a couple of tomatoes here. These are the Ciudad Victorias. These are from Mexico. Again, kind of a dry, arid type of development, but we've got some developing tomatoes there. Oops, and we're going to come in close here. Looks like something's been eating my tomatoes, so I got to take care of that. You want to know something? Here in Zone 9A on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, there's always something. I'm just telling you. Always something trying to eat what you're trying to grow. But shishito peppers. This is Homestead pepper, finally starting to throw some fruit up. Homestead's an heirloom that was developed in Homestead, Florida. Hot, humid conditions. Oh, Chelly, what are you doing? Come on, let's go this way. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. She's in there tearing that rat trap apart, so I'm going to have to go take care of that. Let's go. Come on. Let's go in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go in. Yeah, I know. I know it. But again, more of the peppers that we have for seeds with Heritage Cottage seeds. Now, I'm gonna have to go chase that dog. But I told you that there was going to be a little deal. Here, I gotta switch the view here again. Okay, there we go. So what I'm doing, Memorial Day sale. Let me see here. I get a good view here, or not. I don't know how good a view it is, but Memorial Day sale. I'm going to have the mugs. I'm going to have our cocktail glasses, the etched cocktail glasses. And I'm going to have my books, Southern Gardening All Year Long. They're all available, $20 each, free shipping. Be on sale for 3 days. I'll put a discount link in the description here. And anyways, everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you out on the other side in the garden. Let's all grow better together, okay? See ya. So in the video I was doing with the dog here a little bit ago, she's trying to tear this bait station apart, but look what's on the inside of that thing. No wonder she was trying to tear that thing apart. A little possum in there, huh? Is that what you got in there? Holy crap, what are we going to do with this? He's like, I'm going to rip your lips off if you get any closer. Okay, let's... Yeah, I can say here's, huh? What's in here, huh? Okay, I gotta get out of the yard to do something with this, because I don't want her to see what's going to happen here. I don't know what's going to happen. Get out of there. Go on, good riddance. Get going. Get.